welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time seeing my beautiful face, please don't make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button and give this video a huge thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. And if it's not, hi guys, welcome back. My name is Nusrah. I create lifestyle, fashion and skincare videos on this channel. I'm your girl. Please do me well to hit that subscribe button right now. It is free, so do so right now. In today's video, I'm going way out of the normal because I've never done a story time on this channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, let's dive right into today's video. I'm going to be doing a story time on how I almost failed my master's degree. Like, oh my god, when I think about it, I get goosebumps. Like, I don't know that studying could make you get depressed. Basically, I was almost depressed. I cried so many times. Like, I almost lost my courage. I almost gave up at some point. Like, it was really so hard on me. So guys, let me gist you. So if this is your first time on my channel, I studied microbiology in my BSc, and I'm still studying microbiology in my MSc, medical microbiology to be precise. So yeah, that is what I'm studying. I'm going to a Nigerian university, Kwara State University. That's where I did my master's basically. So yeah, so guys, I just want to give you one hint, please. When you start your master's, whether you're abroad or in Nigeria, don't you dare leave your research last minute. Like, I made a mistake of thinking that yeah, my practical is going to take me like 2 weeks before I finish it, that is not going to take long, and yeah, I left it so last minute that god, I regretted and I saw hell. Because when I started the practical, like, what was supposed to take me like 2 weeks took me like 6 months, and I started late. I almost didn't defend with my other colleagues because like it was so draining. Like, you guys can't imagine how draining it was for me, because like I suffered PTSD, I was depressed, I didn't know what to do basically. But thank god for support system, I was able to overcome my challenges, and yeah, I finished strong basically. Now I'm done, I'm smiling, I have my master's degree. It was really hard for me to just be able to cope, because I left my research practical for last minute. Guys, I'll advise you, immediately you start your project defense, please just try as much as possible to start researching for the topic you want to do immediately, so that you will not have problems later on. And make sure that the research you're choosing is something that you'll be able to do, that it is visible. It is, it's not something that you end up at the day you'll be stuck in one place. Because this happened to me. I had to change my topic last minute. I started researching. When I changed my topic, I started from scratch basically. It's like it's like I did 2 projects basically. Like, I wasted a lot of money, I wasted my energy, I wasted my strength. So please just try as much as possible to make sure that the topic you're choosing, if you're somebody that is going to do practical, if you're in the science field, make sure the topic you're choosing is practical and feasible. Check for papers online, Google. I also had problem of checking papers online. I couldn't get enough papers for my research. So make sure that the topic you're choosing has enough material online, on Google, anywhere. Just check. And you'll find lots of materials on it. If there's no material on this topic, please don't dive into it, choose something else basically. So yeah, that is one thing that almost cost me my degree, my master's degree basically. But we thank god I was able to overcome that. And 2, don't take your coursework lightly because you feel that your practical has more power to boost your GP or whatever it's called. Don't take it with levity basically. Try as much as possible to put the energy you put in your practical in your theory work as well, because your theory work also contributes to, like, in my school, how they do it is the theory work is like 40% and my project is like 60% of the total points I was supposed to get. So basically, I won't say I was not serious with my coursework. I was serious with it, but like I had high hopes for my practical than my coursework basically, which almost did affect me because I took, like I said, I took my practical like for granted. I took it last minute. Not like I took it for granted. I did it very well. I was hardworking, but like I didn't like end up getting what I was supposed to get. I thought I would use 2 weeks for the practical, but the practical ended up taking me 6 months, like 6 solid months. I was grinding and hustling and busting when others were already done with their work. Like, oh my god, it reached a particular point where I was like, no. I called my mom. I was like, mommy, I think I'll have to postpone this till next year. I can't continue with this. Like, my mom, thank God for my mom, basically. She encouraged me. She fed me wise words. She said, no, you're not somebody that starts something and not finish it. You're going to start this, you're going to finish it. You just have to, give it your all, basically. And at the end of the day, I'm done, and I finished basically. I'm short of words, basically. I can't believe that, I'm on camera, saying this, discussing this. It actually feels so weird, but at the end of the day, the hassle was worth the tassel. So yeah, that's are the things. So if you're somebody that wants to start your masters, please take note. First thing is, when you start your coursework, immediately you should start reading. Don't believe that because this is a graduate school, you believe that there won't be much work, there won't be much hassle, you will catch up in time. No, that was what affected me. I believe that it's graduate school, I can read anytime, I can catch up. It wouldn't be that hard. It's something we've done during the other graduates. We're just advancing in it. No, please don't believe that. Please just try as much as possible to start reading immediately you get into your lectures and whatever. When you start reading, then you have less time to worry. You'll be able to continue your project without any hassle. You will not leave your project last minute. As they are giving you assignments, you make sure you put your hard work into it and do it and submit at the right time too. So yeah, guys, that is what I want to share with you guys. So in order for those people that are planning to do their masters, whether you're doing your masters in Nigeria or outside, I think basically the curriculum is not too far-fetched. You have to just try as much as possible to be focused. When you're focused, then you'll be able to come out with whatever you come out with distinction, basically. So yeah, it's not that hard, I believe. But if you see a master student, please check on them. They might be depressed. No, not they might be depressed. Basically, majority of them are depressed because it's not easy to just fill in all the tasks. Apart from you suffering from depression, there are things like you just make sure that you don't take your thesis for granted, because there are a lot of things that you ought to do. Like, I didn't know before that there is something like a plagiarism checker. That plagiarism simply means is when you copy directly from somebody else's article online and you just copy it and you just copy and paste. Basically, you didn't edit it, you put it word for word on your journal. What I didn't know is that you can get you can get plagiarized for using somebody else's work, even though you referenced it. I also had issues with my referencing when I first started. During my undergraduate, we didn't really go in depth into referencing. We just copied reference online and just pasted it on our work. But during this masters, my eyes saw hell. Like, everything was read word for word. Like, my reference was rubbished times without number. Like, I didn't know that there was so much work in referencing. Like, my referencing took me so much time than even collating my write-up, basically. Like, it took me so much time. I kept on editing, kept on printing and reprinting and printing for correction. Like, I saw hell. Like, I almost gave up. Like, see, if you want to do your masters, it's not hard. I'm not saying it's hard, basically, but you should actually prepare your mind for this stuff. Like, you should focus on and another thing is, you should make sure that you proofread your work as you are going. Like, if you finish your chapter, I'll make sure you keep proofreading it till you perfect it, basically, to avoid you printing so much and wasting a lot of money. Basically, I don't know how it's done abroad, but over here you have to print the hard copy for your supervisor to like keep checking. And my own supervisor, she was just she does not fear putting red biro. She just use red biro to design it for me. Like, I can't count how many times I printed. Like, if you want to do your master's, just make sure you have a printer, because you open a printing shop, you waste a lot of money on printing if you're not careful and you don't proofread your work. And don't ever leave proofreading your work to last minute, because I tried it. My research was due for submission at some point, and I left the printing for like I'll print in the morning, and by afternoon I'll go and submit in school. I'll meet the deadline. But guess what happened to me? Like, I almost cried. Like, I went through a lot of struggle, because I had to, like, during my process of printing, I said, okay, let me go through this work and see if she can just print it or go ahead and print it. Like, the errors I was seeing, it was a lot, like a whole lot. Like, it took me 6 hours to edit that work. Something I thought that I'll just walk in, she'll print it in 1 hour, I'll pack my things and go and submit in school. And I had to travel that day. Like, my school was not close by, it's a 1 hour journey to where I was going, so I'll be able to submit. But I already planned that, yeah, I'll go by 12. The deadline was 2 p.m. I will start going by 12. I will have finished printing by 12, and I'll head to school. Like, come and see the struggle. Like, I had to, no, I don't even know how to I had to sit down, because the error was just too much. I could not print it out like that. It was my final submission, and I could not even try doing that. So I had to sit my ass down and edit what I have to edit. It took me 6 hours. Like, I finished editing around 1:30. I was so scared. Like, I didn't know what magic or what miracle will happen for me to, like, just go to school. Thank God I had my car. I had to transport myself to Malete. I had to transport myself to my school, basically. That time I transported myself. I got to school around let me say 3 o'clock. I got to school around 3, but I don't know, thank God for me. My HOD was about to leave, but I was able to drop it out. I just begged him. He said, was it this time I was supposed to come? Like, I was so disorganized. Like, he just took pity on me. Like, I was already crying inside the car, like, and my family members after me. Why does it have to be today of all days that I had to see this error? Like, I was just blaming myself. I was in tears, like, and I'm somebody that always takes things to heart, and I hate things not being perfect or being the right thing. So I just had to just sit down and correct everything, because I don't, with all the while I've done on this thing, I don't want to submit something so inferior. I just have to make it perfect. But we thank God now I was able to submit. I'm done, and yeah, I did a very good job with my thesis. So basically, for you to be able to to pass and not almost feel like me, you should try as much as possible to just make sure that whenever you start your coursework, start reading your book. Basically, don't take your coursework for granted, and don't leave your practical for last minute. Basically, if you're a science student or you're in a science related course, don't leave your practical for last minute. I didn't leave mine for last minute per se, but it didn't actually work out like I wanted. Like, it was supposed to take me 2 weeks, but I keep getting results like that are negative. I had to keep doing it. So in case of such circumstances, please just try as much as possible to start early. Get your topic early, start researching early. It takes a lot of hard work to go online, get research papers, turn them in, and just make them your own, and structure your own thesis, basically. So you should try as much as possible to put that in place when you want to start. And with God, you'll be able to do what you're supposed to do. You'll be able to get it. And make sure you have steady people that are behind you, like family, loved ones that should be behind you, that you talk to when you're doing your master's program or whatever program, whatever degree you're doing, so that they will stand by you whenever you want to get into a funk or get depressed. They'll be able to bring you out. Basically, that was one of the things that helped me on this journey. So yeah, that brings me to the end of this video. If you have any story about your maybe undergraduate degree, how it went, what problems, what issues you had, or if it's your master's degree, or if it's your PhD degree, whether you did it in Nigeria or abroad, you can share it down in the comment section. I appreciate comments on this platform. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button, put on your notification bell to know whenever I post new videos on my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.